Flourishing in the Phoenix Desert is a familiar Arizona Diamondback. Nick Ahmed is a two-time Gold Glove shortstop whose consistent veteran presence brings poise and purpose to an emerging young contender in the National League West, embracing his own personal transformation that's deep enough to give traction to a game and career that are both still evolving.
The changes this year: pitch clock, larger bases, easier or more difficult transition for you?
The pitch clock was definitely something to get used to, the much quicker tempo, getting in and out of the batter's box, in between pitches, the defensive shifting as well. So playing the infield, that's had an effect on me a lot. Having only two guys now on each side of second base and having to stay on the dirt, it's definitely been an adjustment. There's more base stealing this year, which is exciting, especially having a young team with speed. Most guys are enjoying the different style of play.
Better for the game?
I think the pace for sure. 25, 26 minutes on average quicker is the normal game time right now compared to the last couple years. You know, you multiply that over like 162 games and it's like 40 extra games. So that's definitely a good benefit for players and fans as well.
Gold Glove shortstop. What do you think would surprise us most standing in your cleats for that in-game experience?
I think the preparation that goes into it. For a night game at 6:40 tonight, most guys got here to the ballpark between 1 and 1:30. You go to the weight room, you get a workout in, take care of your body. We go to the video room, have film sessions, we have meetings. Guys are out here right now taking ground balls, pitchers are throwing, working on their pitches. We take batting practice. We do it again real quick right before the game. So I think it's how much preparation goes in each and every day.
You're in really rare territory, long major league career. This is a young, emerging, talented team. The more veteran you become more transparent to pour into them.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's a role that I've enjoyed the last couple of years, knowing how many young guys we have coming up and just trying to be there for them and to say, hey man, how are you doing today? And there's a lot of pressure to perform. Every game seems to matter a lot. And some guys get caught up in that and they get their identity really wrapped up in what they're doing. So that's one of the real difficult challenges of our game, where everything is on a platform and it's on television and you know, fans are booing you if you don't do well. I've been through a lot in this game and in life, and I really relish and appreciate the opportunity to pour into the next generation.
Your approval, deep within, where does that come, Nick, for you?
Yeah, for me, it comes from the Lord right now. I don't have to go out and perform to earn God's love, which early on when I was a child and coming up through the minor leagues, I felt like I needed to succeed and achieve to be validated in who I was. God taught me that early on, that performance-based identity is really toxic. And he just taught me a new way of living and a new identity.
The way the story goes is you were very intentional between innings in that minor league game.
Yeah.
Of heading out to your spot, praying a prayer that changed your life.
Yeah, I put my faith in the Lord. It was during a minor league baseball game, actually on the field during a game. I ran out to shortstop and I didn't plan to do it, but it was just a moment of desperation. I was having a lot of difficulty off the field and didn't handle it well. And finally I said, all right, God, I'm done. I'm gonna turn to your ways. Ask you to forgive me, come into my heart. And he did. I felt the Holy Spirit come in, and it was pretty cool that it happened on the field. The best part about that is God can meet you right where you're at. He can speak to you through the thing that you hold the most dear and want to control the most and say, hey, give that to me.
Your home field here, this Phoenix venue, you've got the pool out there.
Yeah.
The obvious draw. Deserts, snakes, how have you and your family, for a Massachusetts Yukon kid, how have you adjusted to that?
The heat in the summer is something I'm still not accustomed to. I think when we have a water break and try to come back out, but we've never had any real issues and we enjoy living here.
Let's talk about the water. Jesus referred to himself as living water. Practically, how does he become that for you?
Even when people succeed in this job and succeed in whatever they're doing in life, they feel like they have to wake up the next day and do it again and do it again and do it again. But Jesus is the living water. He's already loved us and given us everything we need. Just coming in for refreshment, for renewal, is something that I really enjoy doing, and I don't know where I'd be without it.
In your clubhouse, walking in life with your guys, your friends, in often cases your brothers, how do you make the message of a resurrected Christ?
I think I have to live it out, right? If I'm not living it out and I'm, being hypocritical by saying one thing and doing another, I'm with these guys in the clubhouse, on the airplane, on the bus, on the field, in the dugout, more than I'm with my family during the season. So they're gonna see right through it. So I have to live it out each and every day, that the character is real, and they'll see the peace and joy that I have that's different. And then the opportunity will come to have those conversations.
As a competitive athlete, that drive for you is required. Do you find that there's a measurement of the same focus and intensity in your Christ following?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but for me, when I commit to something, I'm all in. My singular focus, staying connected to Him and His Spirit, stay consistent and disciplined, but it's a choice that we have where we put our focus, where we put our time and attention and energy. And we all have that focus and choice each day when we wake up. Jesus is our foundation, He's our cornerstone.